Hello everyone, this is Glossius, and I am back with another Go video, but today is not going to be really a lecture. It's more of a what am I doing on some stuff that you can maybe hop in on. I don't know how long this will last. I'm mostly doing this to still help people out. Well, let me give you some backstory. So, I've recently started a new job. It's not Pizza Hut. But I recently started a new job because my wife and I needed to make more money to pay rent, get groceries, pay the bills. And financially, we are doing relatively well. So, I mean, we're not super great, but we're getting bills paid off and we're doing great. But while I've been focusing on improving our financial life, I haven't been focusing as much on Go in the last couple months, like since January. Since January, I've been slowly working more on our financial life. I did give it a go to raise the Patreon as much as I could before work, just to see how far I could get it within the winter months. I think it was from August or September until January. And I just wanted to see how far I could grow it, and gave myself a good 3 months just to grow it as much as I could, and make a lot of Go content. And that's probably why if you were seeing this video around the time that I'm releasing this video, then that's probably why you've seen a lot of content over the winter months. It also gave me time to visit family during December, during the holidays, and New Year's. I was able to visit a lot of family, so it worked out. But now I'm working on getting I did get a job, and we are improving our financial life just by getting some bills paid off, but I still want to do stuff for Go. I haven't been doing as much, but I've been trying to figure out what I can and can't do. Live streaming has been kind of cut down to the point where it's almost non-existent, mostly because the time dedication for live streaming is a lot more demanding than making a YouTube video for Go. So live streaming, it's not my priority right now. My priority is kind of just to help as many people as I can. The patrons that are on my Patreon, I've been making sure to get them their rewards, their game reviews, and everything else, because I know there's a lot of them that get lessons and that pay a certain tier to get game reviews every month, and I make sure to get those out because they're the ones who actually financially supported. But I wanted to reach out to others that maybe don't want to financially support or don't have it available to them to financially support, and I still wanted to help out as many people as I could. So I've been trying many different things. I tried a patron-only group, but everyone's kind of work schedules conflicted, so it didn't really work out. I tried to do some game reviews, and that did a little bit better. So now I'm actually at the point where we're kind of doing a study group on the Discord. I say study group, it's mostly just coming in and being able to ask me any questions, and I get back like when I can. Usually I try to check it once or twice, a couple times a day before I go into work. And so that's on here on the Discord. So you can actually get to the Discord by just going to seansgogroup.com, and you can see the latest video. But this is the Discord right here. You just click connect, and you should be able to join pretty much immediately. I'm just in the rules room now. So once you're inside, if you want a custom color, rank, or whatever, you just need to right click your name and change your nickname and just add your rating at the end of it. So you can see some people put the server. You don't have to, but as long as you have a rating and you just start being active, as soon as myself or one of the admins see you in chat and see that you have a white name but a rank, we'll usually just add it. You can also go into help and say, hey, can you give me a thing, and I'll get to it as soon as I can. But usually I'm trying to check in the Discord once or twice a day, and I try to do it as often as I can without being so overly demanding that I'm losing my whole day to Discord. But if you scroll down to the teaching and study, the study room is where I've been hanging out a lot and trying to answer people's questions and give people like weekly challenges. Not every week, but trying to give people challenges, incentives, and saying, hey, hope everyone had a great weekend. For this week, I declare a challenge, try to submit 3 games into the review request, and that's mostly what I want to focus on in this video is the study room and the review request. So I'm mostly doing this to not only help others, but also to create a sort of a kind of fun small little community that helps people get their games reviewed and helps encourage people to review other people's games. And I'm also trying to do this every day too. So usually I'm trying to get at least 1 game a day. I don't do this every day, but I try my best to try and review at least 1 game a day. So I'll check in here and see if any games are up for review. So you can see someone posted at 7:58. I was at work, so I got home from work at this is AM. Okay, so I wasn't at work. Oh, so this was at AM, but okay, so this one I was getting ready for work. Yeah, I have work today, but I'll try to get to it right after breakfast tomorrow, and I did. Scroll down, got to it yesterday before heading out. But yeah, so several people are posting game reviews in here, and I try to review them. So on Patreon, it gets turned into a video, so it's a lot more in detail. So I'm not able to do that here, but what I do is I try to just pretty much give comments. So if you just open one of the reviews, mostly what I try to do is just give some quick commentary. Maybe I spend about 10-15 minutes reviewing the game, and then at the end, you'll see where I end comments. I give a kind of some things that you can take from the game, something hopefully to help you, and just something that you can just learn, like 1 or 2 things that you can learn from whatever game you submitted. I don't expect this to be a full-out lesson, and hopefully you won't either, but as long as you get a few things, a few ideas that you didn't think of before, maybe I'm able to answer a question that you might have had, or I can give you like 1 or 2 pieces of advice on how to handle certain things, or just something that you can learn from a game. As long as you learn 1 or 2 things from a game, it's usually how it works. And you can see there's still a bit of, you can see the branches. There's still a bit of content. So that is what I wanted to share with you guys, is that I've been trying several ideas, and this is kind of the one that's been the most successful, of ways that I can still do stuff for Go that isn't overly time consuming for me, but also still allows me to help others when I can. And the study room and review request room kind of have been doing the best. I do ask that if I'm able to review one of your games, or if someone reviews one of your games, just be willing. Maybe you don't have to, but be willing to review 1 or 2 games a week of others that are 6+ ranks weaker than you. Just because not everyone can get to every single game. So you can see Dragon reviewed for Whoop 23Q, and he's an SDQ. And I reviewed one of Whoop's games. Whoop posted 3, and I was like, can someone else help me out with this? And Miss Dragon very kindly helped out with that. So it's just kind of creating a fun little study group, in quotations, that you can learn and improve with other people, show your progress, ask questions, just to create a small little social group where everyone helps everyone. And kind of, I guess, I'm not really getting too much help, but the whole point was for me to try and help others and encourage others to help others as well, just to create that kind of ladders, I guess. So I'm mostly doing this because I want to help out and give back to Go, because I was helped out over my 10 years, 12 years of Go. I was helped out quite a lot, and I think I've invested a lot into Go, and I have a certain level of skill. I mean, I don't think I'm the greatest, but I also don't think I'm very bad. I am a 4-dan on Fox and 5-dan on Taijum, and I'm not saying that that's the greatest level ever, and I'm not saying that you can't get higher. I'm just saying that I've put a lot into this game, and now it's time to give back. And so I want to share all of my effort, everything that I've learned. I would love to share it and teach it to others. So I'm trying to give back in ways that I can give back while still, living my life and working jobs and everything else. So this is kind of just one of the things I was trying out. And this, I've tried out several things, and this one is kind of done the best right now. So I'm not sure how long this will last. I'm hoping with everyone's participation, it will last a good while, and hopefully it'll be something that will continue down the road. I'm kind of reflecting this one off of the KGS teaching ladder. If you guys have ever if you played on KGS like years ago, this is like 5-6 years ago. If you guys played on KGS, the KGS teaching ladder was a very popular, kind of a staple room where a lot of people would go in and ask for game reviews and review requests, and then would also teach others. It was a great place that people just helped each other out, and that's kind of what I'm doing here. I don't expect nearly as many people to get in, but if we get like 5 to 10 people a week, just submitting games and reviewing games, and everyone's helping each other out and asking questions, like you feel free to ask any like questions in the study room, as long as it's like kind of like Go improvement related. Otherwise, ask it in like the general Go discussion or non-Go discussion. But anyway, I mean, I'm not gonna really bite your head off if you post the wrong thing. I might tell you to go to the other room or something, or ask it in the right room. But feel free to ask questions, study tips. Maybe you can also do game request. You can maybe try a teaching game request or something like that. But just any questions you might have. The whole point of this is just to create a helpful social Go community. So if you guys are interested in that, that is there for anyone to join. And yeah, hopefully we can keep this going for a while. But yeah, that's it for this Clossi rant, I guess. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below if you have any questions or suggestions. And yeah, hopefully I'll be able to teach as many people as I can. Quick shout out to the patrons on Patreon. I do greatly appreciate all my patrons and whatnot. So if you guys are interested in getting your games reviewed kind of more in depth than these, then do check out the Patreon, patreon.com/Clossi. I do offer private lessons and game reviews, and those are the ones that kind of support financially my Go content. And while I appreciate everyone's support, and just watching is great support, I do want to give a special shout out to those who take that extra step, and hopefully I'm able to help you guys improve a lot as well. But yeah, hopefully everyone enjoys the content. Be sure to check it out. Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions or concerns or anything, or any suggestions. But as always, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I look forward to seeing you guys next time.